Hi, my name is Martin, and I'm going to present to you poverty. And as you can see, it's wealth and versus poverty, and uh, gains and losses, and how you can overcome poverty. So, um, imagine yourself in a family and being asked to leave your house, and saying that you have like 3 weeks when you thought that the house was yours and your family's, to be honest. So the bank tells you that they have found a new owner for your house. Imagine how that feels. Um, and the physical stress of that is when you wake up, you feel like if the room is turning around, it's going in circles, and you have nowhere else to go, no one to turn to. You feel hopeless, and without being able to help your family, without being able to support them. And sometimes you even feel like giving up in life. So I am going to talk about 3 things: what poverty is, and what the causes are, and how to overcome or avoid poverty. According to the dictionary, poverty means minimum of food and shelter and not being able to sustain your family. And also, um, it has serious effects on people, like physical stress, bad behavior, and negative attitude and actions, and sometimes violence towards family. Sometimes that causes people to abuse their kids, physical abuse their kids, even their spouse, husband, or wife. Also, another way of seeing poverty, or another way people see poverty, is hopelessness. Those 2 things are so similar to each other. Sometimes they're even confused. You cannot differentiate from one another. Because when people encounter people and ask them about it, they both have like the same answer most of the time, the same meaning. And that is being that you have no money for good food, healthy food, or also you cannot afford a good house, good shelter, or you cannot pay your bills, like rent, for example, and you cannot afford to have good clothes. You cannot buy good shoes for your kids. Sometimes people have like torn shoes, torn clothing, and you cannot afford to go to the doctor. Like you cannot pay healthy plans or stuff like that. And that being said, I found online data about poverty, how poverty moves around the world. And it's said that in the United States, it ranges from 10 to 21% that people are poor. That doesn't include middle class. That's lower class. But also, middle class is considered poverty. For those people who don't know that they're in poverty, when people face they face the government or financial support, they're living in poverty. That means that they cannot sustain themselves. They cannot afford themselves. That's why they pay someone else to help them. But in reality, it's been said that nobody can help you succeed. They cannot give you enough for you to sustain yourself. So therefore, people are homeless and they feel hopeless. And it is also said that in the internet that 25,000 people die every day, every single day, and most of them are children. They die of hunger. And moving on to the causes of poverty, The main reason that people struggle financially is because they spend years and years in schools and they learn nothing about money management. They learn nothing about money. Everything they learn about money is being taught at home. What can poor people teach their children about money management? That's a question to ask yourself, right? So they cannot teach about how to invest, right? Because they're poor. They can all they say is this, according to Robert Kiyosaki, by the way. All parents tell their children is, oh yeah, go to school, get a new job. But they never say, go to school, get a good business, right? Get a good job means find a boss, right? And that's been that. And the way that people can succeed is by thinking beyond, right? Thinking beyond their perspectives. And I guess I only have my 30 seconds, right? So, any questions?